2023, and welcome to the 2023 Grammys.
Annual Graham Middle School Film Festival, also known as the Grammys.
Our second film festival since COVID.
This evening, we hope to highlight the hard work and creativity of students at Graham.
We're so excited to show you our nominees and winners for videos, photos, and TED Talks.
The six of us will be your hosts for tonight, but first let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Lasya. I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Athena. I'm in 8th grade as well.
I'm Arush. I'm also in 8th grade.
I'm Abhinav, I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Abby, I'm in 7th grade.
And I'm Nishka, I'm an 8th grader.
We're all in GMS TV this year.
Please excuse any glitches, technical errors, and mix-ups that may occur.
Teachers spent a long time picking these films and nominees, and you can see their names on the back of the program.
Although we kindly ask that you please be patient with any mistakes.
We are also streaming this live on the GMS TV YouTube channel, so please take this time to tell your friends who aren't here in person to watch the stream.
Text or email this QR code to your friends now. We are excited to see the Grammys happening, and at GMS TV, we're all about being live.
And yes, you can get out your phones now. But before we get started, we'd like to thank everyone for the school, the staff, and the students like you.
And of course, Mr. Sarah, our GMS TV teacher, for arranging it, as well as the other STEAM teachers. Ms. Kaiser, Ms. Hill, and Ms. Miller for putting us all together.
Thank you so much to the staff who spent so much of their time calculating and judging your videos.
And thanks to student Antonio O for all the extra help with organizing the Grammys, making the slideshow, and helping us broadcast this event live.
We have a lot of talented students and many awards to give away, so let's get this show started. Every year, videos, projects, and photographs are submitted into various categories.
These can come from any student at Graham, and the best of each section become a contender for a Grammy.
This year, we also continue a popular category, TED Talks. These are submitted mostly by Ms. Kaiser's robotics class and Ms. Hill's journalism class.
Some of the other categories that we have are as follows.
In the photography section, sports action, portraits, group, nature, double exposure, and black and white.
In the broadcasting categories, Broadcast Team Award, Live ATEM and Vet Broadcasters, and After School Club.
And in the final and larger section, we have the film categories, which includes environmental, stop-motion animation, teen issues.
Infomercials, reporter stories, the other biographies, avant-garde films, and avant-garde stop-motion animation films.
Teacher entries, creative writing, serial commercials, chase scenes, and angle scenes.
Top podcasts, robotics films, TED Talks for each grade level.
And last but definitely not least, the best overall film from all of these categories will be announced at the end of this evening.
For all the categories, we will call up all the nominees, open the envelope, and announce the Grammy winners.
We'll show clips of around 30 seconds of some of the winners' videos, and the full videos from each category can be found on the GMS TV YouTube channel. Here's another set of QR codes to this playlist.
And the other nominees will be runners, and we'll all get certificates. As we read the nominees for each category, please hold your applause until we reach the end of all of them.
Without further ado, the first set of awards, the photography section.
Sports action. The nominees are
Cartwheels by OCI. Do we have pictures for you? No. Okay. One Hand Catch by Ben Kay, and Throw Football by Ben E.C.
So nominees, please come on up.
Wait, should we just set a permanent video soon? I don't know. I can just edit this later.
And the first Grammy of the night goes to Ben Kryman.
Alright, so when I go on stage, which is going to be a lot of times. I need you guys to cover for me for the presentation.
Thank you, nominees and winners.
Next up, we have the portraits. The nominees for these amazing photos are
Yosemite by Max Yu, The Over-the-Shoulder Look
Wait.
by Light G, and Mopi Class by Teresa N.
and the winner of
We don't normally do this, so this is
What?
a little bit of an experience here. Let's give them a hand. One of our goals is to stay a little bit shorter than the Oscars.
and the winner and the Grammy goes to Mike Adelaide.
Our next category is group photos. The nominees are
Four Guys by Benny C, Yosemite Group by Max Yu, and Yosemite on a Log by Jeremy Wise.
The Grammy goes to Benny C.
Our fourth photography form is nature, and the nominees are
Bench in Yosemite Valley by Ben K. Still Reflective Water in Yosemite Valley by Rich R. And Rocks in Water by Yosemite Valley by Emma.
and the Grammy goes to Arush Rajagopala.
Our next category is double exposure, and the nominees are
Bunny Eating by Teresa N. Mountains by Teresa N.
Wait, wait, not more, sorry. Okay.
Mountains is by Jeremy White, Glassy Triangle is by Teresa N.
No. Glossy Triangle is by Jeremy Y.
Other way, yeah.
Other way.
Nominees, please.
Nominees, please.
I didn't mean.
Teresa, we're gonna ask you to stand on the X's that are far apart from each other. Yeah? Either one.
And the
We won't be reading out the nominees for this category, only the winner.
And now, the Grammy goes to... Bird by Mayfall. Oh wait, not even up.
Participated in the photography section.
The next section of our program is to honor the accomplishments and hard work of the GMSTV students and club members and our morning announcement teams.
These teams and individuals create stories and broadcasts that inform and entertain Graham School students and staff every single day.
If you're on the period 1 or 2 GMS TV, please stand up. Everyone clap for our GMS TV students.
To begin, we'll start with our Broadcast Team Award. For this award, we have 4 teams of multiple students, each team a nominee. The nominees are
Triangle Tuesday with Maytal Z, Nishal S, Rhea A, Jack H, K.O, Abhinav M. Formidable Friday with Benny C, Logan S, Chase L. Liam B, Nikita K, Juan G, and Gordon J. Monday with Antonio O, Ben K, Jorge Z, Annika J, Etta J, Ben I, and Johan R. And finally Friday with Athena H, Amy M, Jonathan L, Evan O, Nishka G, Valentina B, and Yagmer T. Welcome to your morning announcements.
Everyone from the teams, please come up.
And the Grammy goes to Monday, directed by Antonio, with Ben K, Jorge, Annika, Ella,
This is going to take a second. What's going on? How are you guys doing? Is everyone doing well? Okay. Let's see. Anyone have a good joke for me to say on here? Everyone, no? Okay. Give me hanging. You have a good joke? Yeah. Okay, I kind of brought this joke from someone else. We'll see if some people can figure it out. What happens when you cross a programmer with an English teacher? You get a programmer. Let's see, what's another trick?
But why is that nothing doing? Okay, where do I put all my... You're the first person tonight.
Okay, that's good enough, that's good enough.
I have one.
For your emotional safety, we're not playing it for jokes.
Alright, Caleb, we're all going home. Oh my god, this is great.
Next, we have the live A-Temp event broadcasters. This section doesn't have any nominees, but has multiple winners.
So we're gonna ask the winners to come up as I say your names. The winners are, the Grammys go to Antonio, Caleb, Arush, and Natal. I hope this stream doesn't cut over here.
Yeah, these are people.
And the last category in our broadcasting session is After School Club Awards. Never mind, we do not have this. We only have them as certificates, so when you hear your name, please come up.
They're also in cursive, so.
Wesley, are you here? Wesley. Wesley C.
Amanda N.
Alrighty. Yeah, no, we aren't done. Serena C. Caitlin C.
We will give the rest of them out during the school day time.
Serena, want a Grammy? Yeah.
Yeah, come over here.
Finally, the last and longest section of categories, films.
For these, we'll go back to 3 nominees per film and 1 winner per Grammy. Our first category in the film section is the environmental project. Our nominees are
Food Waste and Compost by Noam S. and Emma T. Running Out of Time by Antonio
Hey, you
O.
can't waste your unfinished food.
Why not?
It contributes to global warming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a global issue that worsens by the day. In California alone, 6 million pounds of food waste are thrown out each year.
Most people don't realize that they aren't just wasting their money that they spend on food, but it also inflames the climate change crisis with its greenhouse gas.
Running Out of Time by Antonio O., Jeremy Y., and Ben K.
Please come up when you hear your name. Antonio, that salutes you.
I know that I'm running out of my time on this planet, but this planet is running out of time for all of us. Act now.
Global warming could be irreversible as soon as 2027.
If we don't act now, we are running out of time. It's true. And every little bit counts. If one person doesn't act, that could be the deciding factor of a lot of people not acting. And climate change, we are in a crisis.
Water Pollution by Benny C. and Matthias H.
Water. It's the most precious and essential resource on Earth. It covers more than 7% of the planet, and it sustains all forms of life, from plants, animals, to humans. However, our water sources are under threat from a range of factors, including pollution and human activities. These threats from water pollution and insecurity are some of the world's most pressing issues. 2 to 3 billion people suffer the effects of scarce and polluted water, while even more suffer its indirect environmental and economic effects.
And the Grammy goes to Antonio O, Jeremy Y, and running out of time.
Our next category is stop motion and animation. Our nominees are
Wind powered by Annika J.
Oh, God.
You guessed it. It's powered by wind, helping reduce the consumption of petroleum fuels in the U.S., which is great because it helps prevent air pollution and climate change. Wind power also comes with its benefits. It's not as expensive and is a well-paying job. It's also helping the U.S. economy grow. So what do you think about wind power?
Seagull's Eyes by Maytal Z. And our last nominee is a triangle animation by Abby L.
Wait, wrong video. Wait, are you reading for the right category?
I hope so.
Yes, Tony, they are.
Environmental animation.
you can see the winners.
It's okay. Cover your eyes.
This one.
Don't you love technical difficulties?
It's Tony's fault. It's not my fault.
Is it somewhere later in the slideshow?
Wait, Tony,
Yeah.
we're not
We'll just show it later.
We know.
And it'll be a surprise. And we'll be like, wow.
No, I got it.
Oh. Did you move the other one to the other slot?
Nope. I don't think.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
No camera created that for. Tony, wrong one. I know.
And the Grammy goes to Maytal Zayat.
Just a second.
Our next category is teen issues. The nominees for this category are
Being Snacked to Death by Jeremy A.
Are you being snacked to death? For many teens, a huge problem they have is eating too much of a snack, and that can be very dangerous. Here we are at Graham Middle School. Let's see what some of these kids' favorite snacks are.
I don't know, maybe like chips, Doritos, Cheetos, stuff. I don't know, brownies.
Wait, let them read it.
Next is Discrimination and Sexism by Caroline A., Emily K., Ashana T., and Jen J.
Have you ever heard someone say you feel like a girl? This is an example of sexism. You may think that it's just a joke, but it can hurt people a lot more than you. According to Young Women's Trust and University College, women are 5 times more likely to experience Have you ever seen someone experience sexism? Yeah. Can you tell me more about it? So there were these dudes playing basketball, and there was this group of girls that wanted to play, right? And they told her they couldn't because they thought they couldn't play as aggressive or as good as them. So.
Next is Nicotine Effects on Teens by Vedika R. and Jamie C.
Hi, my name is Vedika R. Hi, my name is Dave. And today we're talking about how nicotine affects the teen brain.
and the Grahmmy.
Do you know the drug in smoking? Yeah, that's right. Do you know the effects of nicotine? No? Do you know the effects of nicotine?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Can you name us one of them?
Jeremy A.
And our category is infomercials. The nominees are
House on a Slope by Dylan M., Camden D., Justin T., and Miguel G.
What would life be like if we didn't have flat land to build houses? This is a problem that is getting closer than you would like to think. Our team at the Modern Style has done research and development into building houses on a slope. Today, we are proud to present our newest listing for a house on angled land.
Our house is located near downtown Oakland. Oakland is a great place to buy a house. It has a diverse community, natural beauty, and thriving urban areas. The city's real estate market is still growing, and public transportation options make it easy to get around.
Next nominee is House on a Slope 3D Video Tour by Easton R.
Here we enter the garage. As you can see, we have our washer and dryer here. The garage is 20 by 24 feet and can hold up to 2 cars. This is the foyer, the front entrance of the house. You can see a nice view and the 2 front doors on the left. There is storage space on the bottom and upper right-hand sides. Shoeboxes and clothes hangers can be placed on the upper right-hand side. This is the kitchen. As you can see, there are lots of cabinets for storage. On the left-hand side, there is a built-in microwave, a flush-mount induction cooktop aka stove, a dishwasher, a sink, and a refrigerator. On the right-hand side, there is a toaster and an under-cabinet oven.
And our last nominee is House Atop a Slope by Nathan Y., William R., Hugh B., and Victor L.
You probably think more of hiking trails, parks, and picnics, but the team at Bay Area Field Housing has another idea. Just imagine what could happen if we could build housing anywhere, on beaches, mountains, hillsides, and slopes. With homelessness problems resolved, well, Bay Area Field Housing is excited to introduce our newest house on 3405 Violet Way. This 2.25 billion, 2,500 square foot house meets all your needs at once, with 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, a living room, kitchen, dining room, and a fantastic view on this Belmont Hill.
And the Grammy goes to
Easton Rogers.
Our category is Biography Reporter Stories, and the nominees are
Kobe Bryant by Emma T.
Kobe Bean Bryant, nicknamed the Black Mamba, was an 18-time NBA All-Star and a Basketball Hall of Famer. He was born on August 23, 1978, and played shooting guard for Lower Merion High School in Philadelphia before going straight to the NBA. In 1996, he was drafted 13th overall and played his entire 20-year career with the Los Angeles Lakers. Bryant made a name for himself early on by being the youngest player to ever start in an NBA All-Star game and make first-team All-Defense. But he started to gain worldwide attention for his unmatched work ethic and dedication he had for the game. Known as the Mamba mentality, it was based on the ideals of attacking what's presented in front of you with purpose, passion, and no fear, according to his book. Kobe's resilience and hard work resulted in him being a 5-time NBA champion, the youngest player to reach 33,000 career points, the only player to have 2 jersey numbers retired by the same NBA team, and even an Oscar Award winner. Kobe also made his presence felt off the court as ambassador of the After-School All-Stars program for 12 years, and by inspiring and pushing for women and girls in sports through the Mamba Sports Foundation. On January 26, 2020, he sadly passed at the age of 41, as well as his 13-year-old daughter, her teammates, and their parents from a helicopter crash on their way to a basketball tournament in Calabasas, California. Global tributes towards his legacy exemplified the immense respect and admiration the world had for him, not only as a basketball player, but also as one of the most influential figures of our time.
Next is Anthony Ramos by OCI.
Anthony Ramos by Osinachi I. Who's Anthony Ramos? Anthony Ramos is a famous singer, songwriter, and actor. He was born on November 11, 1991 in Brooklyn, New York. His parents are Puerto Rican, and he's of Puerto Rican descent. He started singing in junior high school, and his music career continued from there. He went to the American Musical and Dramatic Academy for college.
And our final nominee is Women's History Month by Caitlin C. and Serena C.
This March of Women's History, here are some interesting facts. Over 60% of college degrees awarded in the U.S. every year are earned by women. Kamala Harris was the USA's first female vice president, ever. Women couldn't even use credit cards until 1974. Sandra Day O'Connor was the first female justice on the U.S. Supreme Court. Wyoming was the first state to allow women to vote in 1920. Women outlive men in almost every society. Take Back Men, Celebrate Women's History Month by Caitlin Shannon and Serena Coe.
And the Grammy goes to
The triangle is the strongest two-dimensional shape.
Staff, parents, and students.
What do you think about the triangle of support?
It's
I
out
don't
of order.
understand it.
It's
The triangle of support might also be trying to reference the Bermuda Triangle.
But if you look at my equations here, 48 and 48 is really, really close to this thing that happened in Bermuda.
Wait, I just figured it out.
I think the triangle is something implemented at the school to help students do better.
Next is upstanding by Aaron. Next is up.
Hey,
Next.
nobody like.
Play the video.
Hey, nobody likes it. That's not nice. What did you say to me? I said. Thanks for helping me. No problem.
That was upstander by Aaron S. and Chase L. Next is quoting by Athena H., Vassia K., and Robin R.
Have you heard that one weird friend? That one that's always ruining your lunch conversations by throwing food at people? Friend's very essence is rearranged. The replicator is useful for a variety of reasons. You can use your new and improved friend as a substitute for you in your classes.
It's 300.
What nonsense. No, this matters. In major cases of a really rude friend, your friend may maintain personality while in your body.
Why didn't you tell me that in the first place?
Contact.
And the Grahmmy goes to Antonio.
Will we now have intermission?
We'll be back in a.
We'll be back eventually, probably, I hope. Yeah.
We will.
Probably around maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
I don't care. I'm getting
Goodbye.
Like, it would just...
Because Tony's head gets in the way, then it focuses on Tony's head instead of that.
Like, it would just get stuck.
No, because Tony, when Tony goes in front of it,
Here, wait, let me set this to MF.
yeah, change it to manual focus. It goes like that.
Sticking it. Tony, set up laptop. What?
Yeah, any other second.
HTC, I got eyes on it.
Lead the way.
Wait.
Antonio, turn on.
I did!
Okay, cool thing.
Hey, Tony, can I, like, get the Grammys 21, 22? What?
Lights, please.
We will now be starting.
And our category is teacher entries. We won't be reading out the nominees for this one.
Wait, I thought we were in avant-garde.
Hold on. Wait, we ended at avant-garde, right?
No, we already did avant-garde. We're doing teacher nominees.
No, but what about the animations for avant-garde?
They're later, I think.
Oh they are.
God.
Yeah, they're after this one.
If you're gonna change the order of stuff, you have to change the actual script itself.
I'm gonna change the script. That's the slideshow.
Okay, let's go here. Okay, audience. Who do you guys agree with? You guys think
Tony, I'm blaming yes.
No one does Antonio.
Tony, you're blaming us.
Since there is only one entry, there's only one winner. And for teacher entry, the Grammy goes to Cart Caroling by Miss Gatterlin.
We need an emergency megaphone. This is Cart caroling at lunchtime. Noriega's coming, the cart is going fast. You better turn around and move your machine. This hall is closed, so turn around and go the other way.
We will give this to Miss Gatlin tomorrow because it seems like she is not here.
Wait, can we give it to Blythe? Wait, we should just give it to
Slideshow,
Jeff.
what do you say is next?
Let's just do avant-garde animation.
Art and animation. Okay, we are.
Our next category is avant-garde project, stop motion, and animation. The nominees are
Teen Struggles by OCI.
The Struggles of a Young Teen by Osinachi I. Isn't it great? The time for growing, discovering, and learning, which is also the time for confusion, anger, and insecurity. Yeah, it can be rough, especially when you see your crush with another girl, and then you get injured, and then you get yelled at, And it's not like you care or anything, but you kind of do. But obviously you don't really, but you really do. There are things you can do to feel better, like journaling and listening to music, and even changing up your style a little bit. But most important is that you have friends to support you along the way. And that you support yourself and care for yourself. Because if you come this far, then you must be doing something right.
The next nominee is Jam Cookies by Annika J.
Alright, there's no audio.
Annika, if you're here, could you please come up to the stage? Maybe? Annika?
I mean, she was here.
She left.
Oh.
Our last nominee is A Triangle Animation by Abby L.
Well, we already.
We already showed this one earlier, I think.
Oh wait, I already showed the winner.
And the Grammy goes to OCI.
Commercials from creative writing. The nominees are
Cereal Commercial by Annie K, Julius L, Daisy M, and Clea A.
We have to play them first. This is the other.
Well, that's a big problem. How would you guys
This one is actually How Loops by Courtney T, Kelly G, Nora K, and Arnaldo C.
For the limited time, you can get 6 of your boxes at 31% off.
And this one is, I think, Cereal Commercial by. Yeah, this one is Cereal Commercial by Annie K, Julius L, Daisy M, and Clea A.
You should like animal shifters. Animal shifters are each other's. What? These are good things.
She eats a bear. She eats a horse. What? She eats a cheetah.
As you can see,
You can turn into your favorite animal. Buy your animal shifters today.
and the Grammy goes to Cereal Commercial by Annie K, Julius L, Daisy M, and Clea A.
Lights.
Scenes, and the nominees are Duck Duck Goose by Abby L and OCI.
What? Yeah, but not on yet.
and Jeremy Y.
Thanks, Val.
And the Grammy goes to Chasing by Benny C. The team stage. And our category is angle scenes, and the nominees are.
Hold on.
Our first nominee is Angles Project by Annika J, Etta J, and Nikita H.
Wait, I'm up for this as well.
Our next nominee is He Follows by Ben K, Antonio O, and Jeremy Y. And our final nominee is The Coins by Emma T, Sophia B, and Lexi Z.
And the Grammys go to Angle Scene by Ben K, Antonio O, and Jeremy Y.
Our next category is top podcasts.
Another one in the books.
The nominees are
by Freya L.
Wait, what? I don't have the same nominees list as you, apparently.
What do you have?
I have Comic Stands and Humanity Through a Lens.
We have one more that's Loch Ness by Freya L, but then the other two we also have.
Hang on, let me pull that up on Spotify because I couldn't download that.
Tony, we're kind of seeing your screen right now, buddy.
I'm Alex Campbell, and I'm a water valet and part-time journalist. My job was somewhat simple: keep watch of the lake and catch any people doing bad stuff, or writing an article about the latest gossip in town. However, this one time in my whole experience of being a water valet or journalist, I never knew what to do and how much excitement and confusion I had at that time. On that one day, in that one moment in my life, was I never this curious and never this afraid?
Next is Humanity Through a Lens by Sophia T.
Hang on, technical difficulties.
Hi, welcome to my podcast. Are you human? Odds are, yeah. I mean, it's obvious. If you can understand what I'm saying, then you're either a human being, a really smart gorilla, or a green blob named Blorbo. Shout out to Blorbo in the audience. But back to the question. If you are human, how? What makes you human? Why are you human and not a really smart gorilla? Where's the line between human and not human? Is there a line? Why? Why are we human? Long ago, did we just decide that we were human, or was it in ancient Greece? Was it because we were more advanced, or because we wanted to be? Are we a collective, or are we all separate? Was it...
Right, I didn't trim it on accident.
Next is Comic Stands, How I Started My Favorite Pastime by James P.
Three 90-degree, 7:5 aspect ratio panels. In the first, a pencil-drawn character makes some remark to the second. Then, the other character responds. In the last rectangle, the first responds with some punchline. That's how it's gone. Not necessarily like that, but some short story with a joke at the end.
Okay. Hey, I don't have the window slide for this.
It's fine. And the Grammy goes to... We do not have a drum roll, so please make some. James P.
And our category is robotics films. The nominees are
Period 2 Robotics EV3. Period 2 Robotics EV3 Missions by Easton R. and Eric F.
Robotics Missions by Easton and Eric. This is our EV3 robot. As you can see, we replaced the ball bearing for a wheel design of our own. Our back wheel has great rotation and great turning capabilities, meaning that it does not deter the robot from turning one way or another. We got to an early start for our robotics missions by being one of the first to finish the tracing the square.
Next up is Scroll Demonstration by Camden D. Mission presentation by Nathan Y. and Alexander S.
TED Talks.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Our category is TED Talks. For the TED Talks, we will have 2 nominees for each grade. For this section, we will separate the TED Talks for each grade in a section, and yeah.
First, the nominees for 6th grade are Nathan Y. and Vihan G.
There's no videos for that. Wait. And then we're gonna have the thingy at the end. Do it after all the grades. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I have it on a Google slide because the animations I could import them.
And the Grammy for 6th grade goes to Nathan Yu.
Yeah, this is the 7th grade slide, I think.
Okay. For 7th grade, the top 2 TED Talks are by Camden D. and James P.
And the Grammy for 7th grade goes to Camden D.
For 8th grade, our nominees are Sophia S. and Lacia K.
Hang on, technical difficulties.
And
Wait, technical
Samantha J.
difficulties.
and Serena C.
Technical difficulties. What did bro do?
Technical difficulties, give us a few minutes maybe. Yeah.
This is where Lacia shows her amazing comedy skills.
Okay, this is a real story. Who said please don't? Who was that?
Victor.
I don't even know you! Okay, so this is a true story. We did like this form that was what's your favorite thing about GMS TV, and the one response that I remember the most is the funny mix-ups. So like, consider this a slice of life of Graham. You know, that was not funny. Serena will sing. For doing this to me. Okay, so obviously this place, it's like, what's it called? Where like dead people are buried? A cemetery, exactly. It's so popular, people are just dying to get in.
Okay, where are we at? Is he able to get in?
Oh, he's right there.
Knock, knock. Boo. Don't cry, it's just a joke.
Alright, ready?
Okay, never mind, we're back.
We're back, okay.
goes to
And I'm last year. And I know that everyone thinks that we're here to do some kind of like high concept talk about how the patriarchy is oppressing us all, but really we're just here to try to get Sophia to spill the drama she's been keeping from me for weeks, so take it away. Actually, I don't have any drama right now. Yes, you do. You're a middle school girl. Isn't that your whole thing? Yeah. No, I'm not like that. I'm different. So me and Sophia both said something that isn't really justified. I assume that she has to have drama in her life just because.
And now we have the 6th grade winner, Nathan Yu, who's going to be presenting his TED Talk.
1 minute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Too loud?
Guys, just hold it, it's fine.
I'm a 6th grader here at Grahmmy. You can't already tell, I'll be talking about grilled pork. Oh, sorry, group work. The difference is that grilled pork should be well done, and group work should be done well. Now we'll see why I say so in a minute. In fact, it is critical that group work is carried out properly, whether it's in a school team project. That was too early.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, whether it's in a team project at school or at a job, and I am sure with a lot of people here have had a long history about it. There have been successful and somewhat stressful moments for me working in a group. And I've experienced many different types of people in group work. Most of my teammates have been good workers, and the feeling of satisfaction after putting in so much effort into a project and coming out with a great result is so good. But some people aren't as helpful to teamwork. But first, let's talk about the brighter side of teamwork, which are good teammates. Good teammates can coordinate and collaborate with others. You should strive to be these types of people, or else a project could go downhill. Another part of a good team is a good leader. A good leader should be picked carefully, as they should guide a team towards a goal, pointing it in the right direction, while also being honest and holding people accountable. Now, many people get this wrong, and the difference between a boss and a leader is very huge. A boss commands people, while a leader guides the team. Now, just for clarification, whenever I say a boss, I mean a bossy person. Anyway, group work is challenging, but with good leaders and good collaboration, success is totally easy to achieve, and it's worth it in the end. However, not a lot of people are helpful towards group work. These people include free riders and social loafers, or people that bring up conflict. Free riders are people who don't pull their own weight and leave all the work to others. And social loafers put in less effort than they should, not realizing how important the assignment is. Effects of free riders and social loafers include teammates being overworked or stressed, or conflict arising due to poor division of work. To deal with free riders and social loafers, you can make smaller teams or clarify the objectives to emphasize the goals. Conflict is different though, sorry. And it comes from disagreements among the team members. Conflict can lead to extreme backups of work or teams falling apart. As a leader, there are several ways to prevent conflict, such as collaboration within the team and getting to know the people of the group. Poor leadership is also a cause of bad teamwork. Earlier, I said that you should be more of a leader than a boss. I said that the boss commands people and uses them to get a job done. This can lower a group's morale, especially if the boss doesn't put in very much work. This also teaches us a huge part of being a good leader, that the good leaders should work alongside their followers or the rest of the team. This also helps them better understand the struggles and difficulties when working together in a group. This also helps them settle conflicts easier to make a better working environment. All of these elements make a great team, but now think about where you are in this story. Are you the powerful leader? Maybe you're a helpful teammate. You could be a free rider or a social loafer, but maybe you're the person that fixes that or deals with it. Just remember, wherever you are in a team, whenever you get into a team project, you're there to socialize and collaborate with others. Be a helpful contributor, maybe even a nice leader, because that's what group work is all about.
Thank you for that wonderful TED Talk.
Now, as the Grahmmy first, we are doing one more category this year, the best film of the year.
The winner of this award has been chosen from all the submissions to the Grammys.
This means that all winners from these categories will be competing against each other.
And our nominees are...
Running out of time.
Oh wait, I cut you off. Sorry.
Guys, we're going to show the entire film.
All three films?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, finish. Never mind, Tony. Just go.
I know that I'm running out of my time on this planet, but this planet is running out of time for all of us. Act now.
Global warming could be irreversible as soon as 2027.
If we don't act now, we are running out of time. It's true. And every little bit counts. If one person doesn't act, that could be the deciding factor of a lot of people not acting. And climate change, we are in a crisis.
Climate change is like a metal ball accelerating down a hill without stopping. The longer we take to stop the ball, the harder it will be to stop it. As an example, the 5 hottest years in history have all occurred during your lifetime.
This used to be all trees and grass, but now it's just a barren wasteland. This could happen to the whole world if we don't act now.
Deforestation is another huge problem with our rock we call home, but it actually has a lot more to do with climate change than you might think. In fact, when trees are cut down, they release carbon dioxide into the air. Carbon dioxide that, as you know, contributes to the greenhouse effect.
This isn't just our children's problem, our grandchildren's problem. It's our problem. That means we need to act now.
If we happen to cross the threshold, the consequences will be dire. Our children will be left with a world where they don't have a choice but to live through the reality we have created. In their world, there will be no Florida, meaning that a 50th of the country will be gone. This may sound unrealistic, but it is the hard truth. If that happens to our children, I can only imagine what will happen to our grandchildren.
By 2050, the San Francisco Bay's water levels are predicted to rise by 1 foot. That means that the total volume of the bay will increase by 6 billion gallons. By the time I grow up, this land that I'm standing on will be completely underwater. Act now.
Sea level rise is not only bad in of itself, but also because of the consequences unforeseen to many people. For example, sea level rise will lead to more intense flooding and increased storms, making flooding 10 times more likely to occur. You may have heard of the circle of life. It's a vital part of what makes you alive here right now, watching this video. Although we are the most complex species on this planet, we need the animals to survive, especially the quarter of all species of animals that could go extinct without us, acting now to prevent climate change from becoming irreversible.
Antarctica loses 151 billion tons of ice per year. That's enough to make another Mount Everest. Act now.
Melting ice means more water in the ocean. The rising ocean means rising tides. The rising tide then creates erosion, which leads to higher air temperatures and heat in the ocean. This ultimately induces strong storms and sudden hurricanes, ruining coastal towns and cities.
Time's up.
Next is the hair.
Picked up again. Interception, baby. Sorry, guys. I gotta go. It's getting pretty late.
Bye, my boy. Bye, my boy. Yeah, okay. Sad is just funny. Okay, what?
So what do you guys want to do? I'm going to the bathroom now. You sure? Yeah. All by yourself? Yeah.
No, not you. I thought we were friends.
Guys, what happened to Logan? He isn't here today.
That's odd. He was fine yesterday. I really wonder what happened to him. I hope he's alright.
Hey, what are you kids doing here? Hey. I'm not okay. Don't make me anything. Logan, no! Logan, what happened? No, Logan. Get back.
So crazy what happened to him. He was more than a friend to us. He was like family, and we're not going to let him die in vain.
I don't know if I like how the cops are handling this. It feels like my friend should deserve more than this. I wish there was something more we could do.
I think it's time to take matters into our own hands.
Wait, I just had an idea. You know how the wig was missing at the crime scene?
Yeah, I didn't think much of it.
That means that our killer must have some kind of connection to the wig. And by finding the wig,
we find our killer.
Exactly.
See it. Yo, what's that? Wait, you killed Logan. What? I mean, what's that? What's that?
it's locked.
Oh, Matthias! Why'd you kill him? Why, Benny? Why'd you have to kill Logan?
I had to.
It was a video game, Benny!
It's because they would have killed me otherwise.
And finally, teen struggles. If you're a part of these videos, please come up to the stage.
The struggles of a young teen by Osinachi Ash. Isn't it great? The time for growing, discovering, and learning, which is also the time for confusion, anger, and insecurity. Yeah, it can be rough, especially when you see your crush with another girl, and then you get injured, and then you get yelled at, and it's not like you care or anything, but you kind of do. But obviously you don't really, but you really do. There are things you can do to feel better, like journaling and listening to music, and even changing up your style a little bit. But most important is that you have friends to support you along the way. And that you support yourself and care for yourself. Because if you come this far, then you must be doing something right.
Antonio, it's not here. Tony, it's not here.
And the winner
For the best film.
Of the year.
Goes
to
Once again, let's have another big round of applause for all our runner-ups and winners.
We actually have a smaller script. It is safe to say that we've seen a lot of awesome videos and photos this evening, but sadly, all good things must come to an end.
We would like to thank GMS TV, journalism, STEM, leadership, and STEAM teams for the contributions, as well as every independent student who participated in the Grammys. Thank you so much.
The main desk should be fixed now.
Looks like a shirt or hoodie. Here's a QR code to the custom link order form. It is also found in your child's Google Classroom.
Lighting. Turn down the lighting for the QR code.
Lighting's fine.
Not really. It's fine. No, it screws with the QR code.
Now we have a message from a few of our teachers, starting with Ms. Kaiser, then Ms. Hill, and finally Mr. Sager.
Thank you all for being here tonight. We could not have done any of this without the invaluable talent and creativity of all our students here. We hope that next year we'll have an even bigger audience and talent. We as teachers, we thank you all for your contributions, your creativity. I can't say enough words for especially for our 6th grader who took the risk of speaking in front of a live audience for this TED Talk. And for all the other nominees, especially also for the TED Talks and films and photography and infomercials, they all really worked hard. A lot of our equipment is donated by you, and so we thank you all for your generous donations. So hopefully again next year we're going to have even more talent, and who knows, right? So we are in Silicon Valley, so thank you very much, Mr. Sayer. Come on up.
I will be brief because I'm a behind the camera person, not in front of the camera person. But I do want to say that I'm just really proud of this group this year, the way that they have leveraged media to amplify their voices. I think I'm just really inspired by the way that they have created podcasts, made TED Talks, documentaries. and films just to raise awareness about global issues or issues in our community, or even just to make really cool art. So I'm really inspired. Great job, guys.
So welcome tonight. We're very glad that you could all come out. And I definitely agree, we have a really good crop of students this year. And each year we try and raise the level a little bit. And it's fun to see some of my former students that are here, that are now in Freestyle High, and they're still making films. But at the same time, our goal is to give kids a voice. And this is definitely a digital age, and I look at these kids who have come through the pandemic and what they have to bring and what they have to deal with, which is much. And I know in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, I would not have been able to stand up as easily as these kids in front of an audience. And I'm impressed by what they've done and what they continue to do each year. And we also have something which is a new award that we've never given before. Through our program, we have some kids that are very inspired. And the program that we came out with this year was the ATEM program, where kids are doing live journaling, live video, and the PTA was very generous in giving us a grant which allows us to film things live, on set, on stage, but also out in the field. And so we had a bunch of kids that started to step up and do that, and so that's why they got the awards. But we also had one student who some people jokingly said that I was going to adopt. But he seemed to really give extra time constantly to the program and really enhanced what we do, how we do it, and supported kids throughout. And so this is called something new. It's called the GMS TV Protege Award. And this goes to the old man, Anthony, aka Tony Monger. Now the whole school knows, yes. Anyway, thank you very much.
Well, that's all that we have for you today, but have a great day and go Bear. Acceptance speech, maybe? No? Okay, this is totally unexpected. So, hey y'all. My name's Tony. You may know me as Old Man. You may know me as Anthony. You know, GMS TV has been a really fun program for me. I first discovered it in 7th grade, and I was like, I didn't know what to expect. And it turned out to be really fun. And I remember directing my first announcements. It was so stressful. I didn't know what button to click. I probably screwed up. I'm probably screwing up right now. And, but in the end, it was all fun, you know? And then I did my second announcements. It was easier. And now, here I am today. Directing, I don't know. Yeah, I'm telling people how to make the announcements now. And then, I'm here accepting this award. So, have a great day and go